We break up and you slam the door. I messed up on the bedroom floor. What the hell do we do this for? I push you out but you come back. That attraction, we can't fight that. Oh, keep telling myself that I should let go, but I hold on. And oh, keep telling myself that I should move on, but I don't. 'Cause we got that mad love, we got that sad love, we got that fun.
Hello guys, welcome back to Being Mrs. Fraser. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. I'm so grateful that you are here with me today, getting some motivation to get those homes cleaned up. I'm gonna be honest, it has been a hot minute. I have wash bedding and stuff like that. I've done like very minimal for quite a while. I've talked about this in my previous videos. I kind of just went through a huge slump, if you will. I don't know. I was not mentally motivated to do really anything. So, I mean, I've done very, very basic cleaning the past few months. I think the last time I really full on cleaned my home was in December. My kids do have regular chores, and then I did still, vacuum here and there, and I still change the bedding, every week or every other week or so. But I didn't do the full on deep detail cleans that I really needed to do. And so today we're just we're going through and tackling the dusting. I can't even tell you how dusty my bedroom was. You guys, I show you the rag. You'll see the rag here in a little bit after dusting everything. It's embarrassing. It really is. But I don't know. I really just don't know what was going on. I think part of it is holidays. And then just, I talked about losing my mom in my previous video, and she passed in 2013. So it's been 12 years. But actually you just got a little snippet of how gross that rag is. I'm about to show you though, it's really bad. But anyway, she passed in 2013. I just kind of wanted to make that clear. It's not like it was recent, but it still feels recent, if you know what I mean. And yeah, it's been really hard. And so sometimes just around Christmas time, I get a little bit sad. I don't really know. Back in Nebraska, when it would get cold and stuff like that, I would definitely experience like the winter blues. And I just kind of interpreted that to see, look at that rag. That's how dusty my bed was, you guys. It was literally just my bed that I'm showing you that from. But anyway, I would experience like the winter blues and that. So I never kind of associated Christmas with those winter blues because I was already feeling sad from like the weather and feeling of being like stuck in the house and stuff like that. I am a summer girly. I love the warmth, the heat. Give me all the sunlight and all that. And that makes me happy. So I really thought that was the case. But, this is our third Christmas living here in Florida, our third Christmas here. And the years before weren't really as bad, but for whatever reason this year was very bad. And I just kind of haven't had the motivation, and it's been really hard just getting back into that and just getting myself going again. I think part of that too is probably like the perimenopause. I am almost 39 years old. I know I'm a little bit young for perimenopause, but like on the younger scale of it. But I definitely think that I am in at least the beginning stages of that. And I know that can really affect your mental health and stuff like that as well. So I think that kind of all plays in together, in addition to other things, just normal life or other randomness that happens outside of your home. So it was just a lot. So again, I'm just being honest with you guys. So if you're new here and this is your first video, welcome. I'm sorry that this is how it is starting. I am Tammy, and I do like to keep things as real as possible around here. I don't like to sugarcoat. I don't like to not be real. That is one thing I definitely pride myself on, is being as real as possible. I don't like, the fakeness of some influencers. And so I feel like that's not really what I want to build my platform on, is fakeness. So you guys get the real, true me. And this is not usually what it is. Usually I'm a happy person and I just love to share my life with you guys. So anyway, that is kind of, I guess, a little snippet of what's been going on, but I'm back. I'm ready to get this house cleaned up, changing the paint color and kind of doing the decor things that I've been doing, that you guys have been seeing. That has definitely helped getting it back into the groove of things. I knew that I needed to get the house cleaned up because I do have another project that I want to do. I'm really thinking I'm going to paint the living room, and I kind of want to try some wallpaper. I know, I don't know, I got a little bit, people were like, you didn't want to do trending, but wallpaper is trending, but I don't know, I'm kind of on the path of do what you like, even if it's trending or not. So yeah, of course, there are definitely some styles that are trending that I love, and so, I don't know, I'm just kind of on a new path, if you will, and so I definitely am tired of the white everything. I do still have plans. Yes, I know I'm gonna go back to this. I still have plans to do something in the bedroom. I'm trying to just kind of pinpoint a rug, and then I'm going to kind of go off of that. I kind of like doing my houses like that. Like, I'll find a rug or something that I love and then decorate based off of that, which is kind of how the kitchen came with the green. I found that rug, the runner, the floral runner, and oh my gosh, this cat. She was being such a pain in my behind, but she was helping you guys. I don't know if you guys are been here, you've seen the cats. They get in the way. I'm actually about to show you after I get done cleaning these curtains here. The little boy is sitting behind me. You can see him. He does the cutest little jumps at the window when I get all done, and I'll show you that too because it was just too cute not to share. But anyway, yeah. So if you like the kind of cleaning motivation, you like grocery haul content and decorating, cleaning, grocery hauls, all the things. I love sharing that type of stuff with you guys. So that is what you're gonna see here on my channel. I'm still sticking to probably the one video a week for now, especially because my kids have spring break coming up, and so we're gonna be doing a lot of just family focused things. I'm hoping that we get at least one warm day in and can go to the beach. That would be really nice. The water is just calling my name. I love living here by the water, but anyway, I don't know. Let's just get back to cleaning, get some motivation for you guys. It is springtime, so I did, of course, call this spring cleaning, but it's, I don't know. I kind of like to clean typically if I'm not in a sad mental state. I like to clean as I go. If I notice things are dirty, I will clean them. It's just kind of how it works for me. I don't necessarily have a strict schedule as far as cleaning goes. I do have a strict laundry schedule, so some things will kind of follow along on that guideline. Especially like the bedding in that or the towels. So if I'm gonna wash like mine and Fred's towels out of our bathroom, I will clean the bathroom at that point, and stuff like that. So that's kind of how I clean. However, right now, since it's been a couple months since I did any deep cleaning, we are going to kind of focus on room by room and go from there. I will say that one thing I did, there was the little jumps. One thing I did focus on, here we go. I don't know what he sees, you guys. He loves the outdoors, and I cannot let him outside. There's far too many predators, but his little jumps were just too cute not to share with you guys. But anyway, I'm starting to ramble and get off topic. I'm so bad at that, but I am focusing right now on going room by room and just kind of cleaning things, and getting things a little bit more organized, cleaned up, and going from there. So, like I said, we're starting in the bedroom. I did want to go ahead and get everything just washed up, dusted, get the windows cleaned up. I do need to come back though and deep clean those windows. I'm going to be coming back with a new steam shot. I'm so excited. I replaced my what is the brand? Bissell steam shot. They actually recalled those. I don't know if you remember me telling you guys about that, but I love my steam shot. And when Bissell recalled them, you know, you got your money back and then you had to cut the cord, and it broke my heart because that makes cleaning your windows, like the tracks for your windows, so much easier. And so I did replace that. So I am not doing it in today's video, but I am going to be doing that coming soon. So there'll definitely be more cleaning motivation for you guys, even after today's video. Today we're just sticking though with the bedroom and the kitchen, so we definitely make sure you come back because we're going to be getting the living room and the bathroom at some point. Hopefully that is next week's video, I think is what I'm going to be doing. And then also I am so excited. I think spring is officially here. I think we're not dropping anywhere, like we're not really getting lower than the 60s at night here in Florida. Well, on the central east coast anyway, and so we've been in the pretty mid to high 70s. I think this weekend is actually supposed to be almost 90. So we are definitely getting more spring summer like temperatures. So I think it's time to get outside and get the front porch cleaned off. I do want to pressure wash all the bricks and all that out there, and then I'm going to be planting some flowers, so I'm super excited for that, and then laying out like the rugs and decor and stuff like that. So if that's your vibes, definitely, you know, subscribe, stick around, but let's go ahead and listen to a little bit of music and get to cleaning. I know I've been talking about this rug so much, you guys. I shampooed this rug today, and this, oh my goodness, the dump is disgusting and embarrassing. Like, I had to go through and actually shampoo this rug 3 times before it was even like partially clean. It was so bad, but I do only show you guys the first dump, because I feel like it'll get repetitive if I go through and shampoo this over and over again. I don't know. If you guys want to ever see that, let me know, and I will actually show you if you're curious. But I definitely think that when it comes to shampooing, that you should shampoo basically until you can get it the water as clear as possible. But you also want to go through and do like your last shampoo or your last like run with the carpet shampooer with just water and no cleaning chemicals, because you want to make sure you pull all those chemicals out of the rug, out of the carpet, because those chemicals, that like soap residue that is left in the carpet, is actually what all that dirt and debris and grime is sticking to. So I know it helps clean everything, but it's kind of like in your washer, you know, you get, it rinses everything down, and then it runs the soap, and then it does that final rinse to rinse away all those soap suds. It's kind of the same concept, if you know what I mean. So basically just kind of think of it like you're doing laundry, you're shampooing your carpets. You don't want to shampoo with the soap and leave it on there, you know what I mean? So kind of a tip from Tammy: when you're shampooing your carpets, go through one pass with that has the detergent in your shampooer, and then go back through a second time at the very least and just do pure water, and that's it. So that will definitely help keep your carpets and rugs cleaner longer. I cannot remember where I actually learned that tip, and it made so much sense. I'm like, why did I not think of that? I like, for so long I was shampooing my carpet and not going back through and rinsing it, and I don't even know why I wouldn't. But look at that dump, you guys. That is so gross. I'm so embarrassed. My rug got so bad. I usually try to shampoo that rug once a month, but like I said, it's been a hot minute. It has been a few months. So at some point, though, I will change that rug out. My dad actually brought me a carpet remnant, but it's a little bit too long, and we're going to have to cut like probably a good 4 foot or so off of it. So I'm trying to decide if that's worth it or not, because I feel like although you could put the like cut portion of the remnant up against the wall and like under the bed so it's not seen visually. However, the cats I feel like are going to go in there and just chew it all up and tear it apart. And then I'm going to have my cats eating carpet pieces. I'm going to have carpet pieces just ripped up and everything. So I'm not 100% sure if that's the route I want to go with it, or if I just, you know, want to save up and at some point just buy a different rug. I really haven't decided, but anyway, guys, it's finally time. We're moving back into the kitchen. I am just going to go ahead and put the dishes away. If you're new here, so typically how our household works, dishes get done every day, counters get wiped down every day. These are chores that my children do. Typically, we kind of are on the belief, I guess, of if you live here, you can help take care of your home. I feel like that's definitely going to teach them how to take care of their own homes at some point whenever they move on and move out. So we definitely take care of, everybody takes care of the home. Everybody has something that they do in our home. So anyway, we are going to go ahead and move on to descaling the coffee makers. I do have an espresso, Virtuo, I think is what it's called, and then the Keurig here. So I actually don't even use the Keurig. My husband and my kids use the Keurig far more than I have ever used it. And so I just wanted to go through and descale it. You should probably do this about every 3 months or so. According to the Nespresso, it's every 3 months or every 300 capsules that you've done. So honestly, I only use about a capsule 5 to 6 times a week. I don't even have coffee every single day. I don't know why, I just don't. It's not that I don't want to. Some days though, I just get too busy and get moving and I don't even think about it, and then the day's already done and gone. So I do probably only do my Nespresso about once a year or so. You can buy the cleaner from Amazon. You can buy it from the Nespresso website. Wherever you can find it cheapest, honestly, is where I get it. So this last time I did purchase it from Amazon, the Nespresso account on Amazon. So, and it's super simple. It's a little bit easier than the Keurig because the Keurig, you take the cleaner and put it into the water dispenser, and then you fill up that bottle again and pour that into the dispenser, and then just run it through. And basically you're sitting there opening and shutting every single time it has to run a cup through, kind of like you would if you're making yourself some coffee or something. So the Nespresso is easier though, because you add that little tube of cleaner into the water dispenser and then add, I think it was like 17 ounces of water. The difficult part about cleaning the Nespresso though is you have to like hold the little lever and the button at the same time to get it into a cleaning mode, and then you have to push the button again and hold it for 3 seconds or something like that. Just kind of, that's probably the hardest part when it comes to the Nespresso. But the nice thing about the Nespresso is once it's in that cleaning mode and you press the start button, as long as you have a big enough cup there, you can run that cleaner right on through it, and it does it all on its own. You don't have to sit there and press the button, open, shut the dispenser and the lid and that. So it does make it a lot easier, I think, to clean it. Now, I will say I see a lot of people using like white vinegar or other cleaning agents when it comes to descaling. Please do not do that. It voids your warranty. It can also damage the parts on the inside of your machines. So, definitely don't do that, but I will say you definitely want to keep up on your descaling because it will make all the difference in the taste of your coffees. There's just nothing like a fresh brewed coffee out of a clean coffee maker. I promise you, you're going to want to keep up on this. But anyway, while I was descaling the machines, I was going through and just wiping down my cabinets. They definitely needed it so bad. I am not gonna lie, I did not have we in our old house we had painted white cabinets, like our uppers were painted white and the lowers were painted gray, and I never realized how dirty white cabinets get for whatever reason, especially on like the lower cabinets. They collect all the dirt, all the cat hair, all the dust, especially in those little like grooves on them. And then anything that gets spilled. I mean, I have 4 kids, so things get spilled all the time. I spill things. Even as an adult, I spill things. And so I did want to go ahead and just get all the cabinets cleaned up, get all the appliances wiped down, and just, my kids, like I said earlier, they have chores. They wipe down the counters. But when they wipe down the counters, they don't move anything. So, I had to go in with a mom clean and make sure I moved everything and just wiped everything down. My mixer was a cool white dusty, so I just wanted to go ahead and get that all moved down. And your girl definitely just hit her thumb. If you saw me shake my hand, I hit my thumb between my mixer and the bottom of that cabinet. It hurt so bad. It bruised my thumb and I got a little bit of cut on it, and I was like, what the heck? But I had to keep going because I knew that I was running out of time. So if you guys don't know, if you guys are new and you're still sticking around, I am a stay-at-home mom of 4. My husband is so graciously working and providing for our family, and so I am pretty much, I do it all. I take care of our home, and then I take care of our kids. So as far as that means, I am like taxi driver. I am so thankful that our oldest drives because that really helps. And then our next daughter just turned 16, and so she will be driving soon as well. She is currently learning how to drive. She is learning how to drive on a manual on a stick shift, and so it's taking a little bit longer, but that's okay. She's doing a great job. But anyway, so I knew I was running out of time this day, and so I was just trying to hurry as much as possible. The descaling portion of this took a little bit longer than I expected, and so I actually had to go get my son. He got to go on a field trip to SeaWorld, you guys. The fun things about moving to Florida and living in Central Florida is that the kids take trips or field trips to the theme parks. So, in middle school and in high school, they have options. So middle school, they go to Universal, and then for your senior year, they do a senior trip to Universal. And then in 5th grade, you get to go to SeaWorld. So at least that is for what our school does. I don't know if other schools do that in the area, but I think it's really neat and really fun for the kiddos. My son had an absolute blast. Because back home, our field trips kind of consisted of museums and the zoo. If you don't know, we're from Omaha. Omaha has the #1 zoo in the country, and it is an amazing zoo. Do not get me wrong, and it is improving all the time. I definitely miss our zoo, even though I quite literally live in a zoo. I could step outside and see alligators and crazy looking birds and everything at any given time. But the Omaha Henry Dooley Zoo is absolutely amazing. But when you're a kid in school there, you literally go every single year of elementary. So I think it's really cool that they were able to, go over to SeaWorld and enjoy that. They got to watch some shows with the sea lions and that. And then my son was so excited to see sharks. He loves sharks. And then he got a ride. I think he said he rode 6 or 7 rides. He was so excited. He is definitely my thrill seeker of my kiddos, so I knew he would love it, and I'm so excited that he got to go. And so our youngest daughter also got to go when she was in 5th grade, but she kind of stuck more to just seeing the different shows, the animal shows and stuff like that. So, but Anyway, as I was saying, I knew this day I was really running short on time, so I was really just trying to hurry up and get as much done as possible. I am still absolutely loving this rug, you guys. It is so pretty and such a great quality rug. I did get it at Lowe's. I can't remember if I ended up linking it or not, so if I didn't and you're interested in it, let me know. I really want to get the bigger one. They come in different sizes, and then there's the black one like I have, and then there's an ivory one. So instead of it being black, it's like an ivory color. So if you don't like the darkness of it and you'd prefer something lighter but floral, definitely check it out. They do have a variety of sizes, so they have different runner sizes, and then different like just like front door mats or something like that, and then they also have more of like the area rugs. They have round ones, they have square ones like this, and then they have ones that are like the square but like the rounded edges. But I really need a 5x7 rug for our dining area. Unfortunately though, the 5x7 has the rounded edges, and I don't know that I really like that for our space. I really want the squared edges, and so then I have to bump it up a size to a 5x8. But Lowe's has been out of it. I need Lowe's to get one back in for me so I can buy it, please. Lowe's, if you are listening, I need you to get me a 5x8 of this rug. I absolutely love it though. It is a wool rug, so it's nice and thick. It is so beautiful. It cleans up very easily. But I absolutely love it. I will say the downfall of it is that I did not know. So if you have cats, you know how much they love catnip. So wool to cats is like catnip because of lanolin. There's lanolin in wool, and so lanolin, am I saying that correctly? The cats are attracted to that just like they are to catnip. And so I will say, we had to get after our cats quite a few times and train them to stop chewing on this rug because it is a wool rug. So if you have cats, do be aware of that there's a potential that they are attracted to the wool rug and they may try to chew it. Lottie, the little white cat, the calico cat, she is the one that has gone after it the most. Our other cat, he doesn't really seem to bother it or mind it too much. But I kept like sitting on the couch at night and I could hear her chewing, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna, yep, this cat is not going to be here very much longer. She has to leave my rug alone. I'm just kidding, you guys. I love her. I would never hurt her. But I was getting like quite frustrated with it. But eventually, after, getting after her for chewing on it, she did stop. And it's so funny, you guys, when she gets in trouble or she does something, you kind of like, Lottie, you kind of have that like mean mom voice, and she will hesitate to listen. And she back talks. She will definitely back talk to you. Like she'll start doing the little like meow, 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 back. Sorry, that was a little weird. But anyway, I can't be, if you're a cat person, you get it. If you're not, you won't get it. So I apologize. But she is so funny because I will get after her and she will like back talk to me. And I'm like, Lottie, like, no. She's laying on the bed, you guys, as I'm filming this, like looking at me like, what did I do, Mom? I'm just laying here sleeping. But anyway, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get this kitchen finished up here. I am just vacuuming. I like to move things around because food and all the grime and stuff gets stuck under the tables, under the chairs. If you don't move them out of the way to clean them, I promise you there is stuff under them. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead, just get this video finished up here, sweeping and mopping and all the things. So I am just using Pine Sol. I love the smell of Pine Sol. I will say though, because our windows were open, you could not smell how fresh and clean the house smelled. My husband came home and he's like, so we store our like cleaning products out in the garage, like the mop and the vacuums and stuff like that. Not the vacuum, but what is that called? The shampooer and that. Everything like stays out in the garage. Anyway, my husband came home, like you could open the garage and smell the Pine Sol and the cleaning chemicals. It smelled, he's like, it smells so good in here. You know, he's like, what is that? And I was like, oh, I was just cleaning. And then he came in the house, he's like, it doesn't smell like it in here though. I'm like, rude. I just spent all day cleaning this. I have spent hours cleaning your house for you. No, I'm just joking. It's because the windows were open, you guys. And so the windows being open kind of cleared out the entire smell. You know, the fresh, clean smell that you get while you're cleaning, which I absolutely love, but I love fresh air better. So it is what it is. Downside of having your windows open, but it's okay. It's okay. I love being able to have my windows open. You guys, we haven't used any like furnace or air conditioner for like a month. It is the greatest thing living here. I will say we probably wouldn't have had to even use the furnace as long as we did. I'm just a pansy when it comes to the cold. So anyway, guys, we're gonna go ahead and finish up this mopping and get all this done. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. I appreciate it so much. I feel like we have a great group over here. I love my subscribers. You guys are so amazing. But anyway, we're definitely gonna be back next week with some more cleaning. So make sure you subscribe and make sure you come back. Until then, make sure you all stay happy, healthy, and safe, and we will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
Was it all just a dream, just all in my head?